What's up, y'all? It's Enlightened Soul back at it with another video. Like I always do, I like to send peace and positive energy on to the gods and goddesses. Uh, Peace and positive energy on to the ancestors, and I thank the ancestors for giving me all this knowledge so I can tell you and enlighten your souls and spirits. Uh, Peace to the human beings, peace to the planet. Um, I would also just like to send peace to the gods and goddesses that's lost right now and don't know who they are and haven't tapped in, but I would like you to know that just because you ain't tapped in today don't mean you won't tap in tomorrow. We all the same. There's no difference between us. You still a god. Or a goddess. So uh I would like to send peace to them and just send peace to the planet as the planet is rising. Feel me? As I got that out the way, tonight I'm gonna be talking about education, right? Bad education. Or just education all the way around. We know that education is, we know education is important, but the right education is important, right? And we know that they have taught us so much bad education to where we at the stage we at now, we don't know who we are, and we just walk around the planet without knowing of anything, and that's just all because of this white Western European ass educational system, right? Um, they have lied to us in so many ways, down to our history and down to theirs, right? That's why I told you in my video about the economic system, breaking down the whole economic system, that everything starts with the educational system first, because the educational system is what trains you to be a part of the economic system and the political system, right? Because then you graduate school. Then you get into economics, which is jobs and shit. Then you get into the political system. That'll be you joining the military. You feel me? Joining forces with them, and you really ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Though you just helping them do the bullshit they do on the planet, on the ram. You feel me? So this is why, you know, I'm saying that the educational system is very corrupted and it's very false because it's teaching you lies. Even the HBCU, the historically black college university, is even teaching you lies because they're not even teaching you the true essence of who the fuck you are. They're not teaching you that you are a God, that you are not this body, you are a soul and a spirit. They're not teaching you that. And I know they're not. I know for certain they didn't teach you that. Because if them young gods and goddesses knew that, it would be a whole different vibe on the planet if they was being taught that. But they not being taught that. They being taught the regular black history. Okay, we come from Africa. We were slaves until eventually we were freed by the Emancipation Proclamation via Abraham Lincoln. But not telling you the reason why he wrote that is because we was whooping their ass in the Seminole War. That's what they ain't gonna tell you. And HBCU definitely not about to tell you that anyway. Cause they not about to tell you that you are the Seminoles. I'm telling you, you feel me? They not about to tell you that. They even being paid to lie to the black people. So they being paid to tell you the white Western dumbed down version of education, which is not real education at all. Cause you gotta understand, we naturally taught the human beings the shit they know. We not human beings, but we originally taught them the shit they know. Then they turned around on us and then started teaching them their bullshit version of what they perceive education to be. So why, like I told you in my other video, you need to stop looking at numbers like they're just here to count with. Numbers are not here to count with. Numbers is energy. Numbers is the key to the universe. So you do one energy. So like you do 1, 2, 3, 4. So one energy combined into two, right? So you can say that's one Merkaba coming in contact with another Merkaba, which is as above, so below. Then three, water, fire, spirit equaling in three. And then four would be the four phases of matter: solid, liquids, gases, and plasma energy, which is the highest state. So those two energies combine together to form the highest state of matter. you know, through two souls, two magnetic forces, two spirits, two electricities. You feel what I'm saying? They're not about to tell you shit like that. Even in the HBCU, they're not about to teach you that. Or in any other school, they're not about to teach you that. They'll probably teach you about the solids, liquids, gases, and plasma, but they ain't gonna tell you the deeper essence of what that shit means, of how that shit is within you, them atoms, protons, neutrons, and electrons. They're not about to tell you about that shit because they're here just to keep you lost within yourself. That's why, like I said, like I never look at one of my people like they fucked up just because they don't know shit. It's not their fault. It's the system. The system is why we don't know who the fuck we is. It's the system. It's not us. We guys, but they made us forget who the fuck we are. Do all of this bullshit ass, weak ass education that they put onto us. I told you, go listen, go ask somebody that's in their 30s or 40s, man, what you trying to do out here, man? Cause I see you trying some shit. What you trying to do? They be like, man, nigga, I'm trying to start my own business, nigga. I'm trying to be lost. Even though age ain't real, but they 30, 40 years old and they still don't even know what the fuck they want to do with their life because the system has made them like that. Then the educational system, they put all their trust and faith into that, and they seen that it failed them. Now you be like, oh, you ain't trying. No, they tried. They just seen through the system that it's not here to help us. It's here to keep us fucked up. It's make or miss in this system. If you make it, you lucky. If you miss, that's on you. You got to deal with it. That's how it is with education. That's why we got so many house niggas around this motherfucker. Because of the bullshit white Western education that they're giving to our black and Latino people. I don't go fuck if you went to Harvard, HBCU, Historically Black College University, Yale, Spelman, Princeton. I don't go fuck what college you went to. They still gonna give you this white Western educational bullshit. And probably gonna do it even more at these high-ranking colleges. But they do it everywhere though. It don't matter where you at. It don't matter what college you at, nigga, or school you at. They gonna do it everywhere. Cause they start when we kids. When you a little kid, when you a little innocent kid, that's when they start getting into your mind. Start telling you that emotions is real, and we know that emotions are not real. I told you that in my emotion video, Fallen Principles. Emotions are not natural. Right? But when you a kid, they start teaching you that shit real. Then you start growing up and thinking emotions is real, which is not real. You feel me? So they lying, they telling you lies as a kid all the way up to you are a so-called adult, right? And then this is when you think, all right, I gotta go get a job, or I gotta go work for a sister, I gotta get me a house, I gotta get me a car, I gotta do all that shit. When really you shouldn't be doing that shit at all. But they have trained you to think that way, so now you think that's the natural way of thinking, which is not though. It's not. Like, that's what I said, like, this shit is deep, man. This shit real deep. It's deeper than my economics video. It's real deeper. And all this shit spiritual though. It's spiritual like motherfucker. Real spiritual. Because of how it happened. We were vibrating at the 33 degrees of principalities. Then we fell. That's what I tell you. Go look at the principalities: love, harmony, faith, grace, forgiveness, alignment, yin, yang, soul, groundness. Right? You'll see the highest principles we was at, and then they show you how we failed to time, feeling, and discrimination, which is not real. Time is not real. Discrimination, we never did that, and feelings is not real. Right? We failed in those principles. Right? And then you had, because you gotta remember, you lowered your frequency to get back in this realm, right? So the planet already was failing frequency, then you had to lower your frequency to get in this realm. And then they telling you some bullshit, so nigga, that's gonna lower your vibration more. Now you don't know what to do. Now you just lost. Now you just sitting here like this, like, what the fuck is going on around me? You ain't gonna know. And that's the way they want you. You ain't nothing but a rat in a lab for them. And the more you not realize that, the more they gonna keep treating you like a rat in the lab. They know you a god or a goddess. They know that, but they they don't want you to know that, and they see that you may not know it, so they glad about that. So they like, all right, we could just keep on making this nigga do what we want him to do because he still ain't up to shit, or she still ain't up to shit. That's how they want to keep you. This is why they make you think that revolutionaries is corny or they radicals. Revolutionaries is not corny. They're not radicals. They are just people that have seen through the system. They have seen that this system is set out for us to fail and for us to continuously be oppressed in our minds and to not think outside of the box. This is also why I said there's a difference between being smart and being intelligent. Because being smart, okay, you say, all right, I'm smart because I know how to read, write, and count. But do you understand what that really is though? If it's all spiritual, because like I told you, counting is not, I mean, numbers is not just about counting. Numbers is energy. It's the key to the universe. So you counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You counting over energy. Wait a minute, that's energy you counting over. If you think about it, that's a dumber down version. Counting, you could think counting is illiterate because you counting over matter. You're ignoring the matter you seeing in your face, like 9 completion. Four phases of matter. You know 6 neutron, 6 proton, 6 electron. You ignoring matter because you counting over it. That's the shit you ain't intelligent enough to realize. And then, okay, you know how to write, but do you know that writing is another form of magic? Because if you write something down, like they tell you the 369 method, you write something down 3 times, even though time ain't real, but if you write something 3 energy cycles, it can manifest, right? Because writing is another form of magic. Because you doing it, because you the guy. You can think of it in here or you can write it down, either way you want to. You ain't intelligent enough to realize that. Then, all right, I can read. But do you understand what you're reading deeply, though, on the spiritual level? You probably don't. You just understand what you're reading from the way they are giving it to you. But you don't understand that shit cosmically, though. You feel what I'm saying? That's being smart. Being smart is you taking what has been put in front of you. Being intelligent is questioning the shit that has been put in front of you. That's intelligence. Right? So you intelligent when you like, man, is this shit I'm reading real or is this math shit really? That's when you intelligent. I'm not smart, nigga. I am intelligent. Intelligent like a motherfucker. And my intelligence is through the roof. It's like this ram. My intelligence is out there. And it all makes sense of how I use my intelligence to make your ass think. Right? So they got your ass out here being smart, and you thinking being smart is the right way. No, nigga, you should be intelligent. Just because you went to Harvard don't mean shit, nigga. You still smart. You're not intelligent. School never taught you to be intelligent. It just taught you to be smart. And keep believing your ass a black human. And not realizing who you are as a god, as a immortal being, as a celestial being. Like I said, celestial does not also represent like, you know, astronomy and all that. It can also represent you as a person, like as a god, a celestial being. You are a celestial being. But they're not about to teach you that. They're going to teach you that you a human just like everybody else. Right? Teach you human. They teach you that your ancestors was humans. Right? Got us thinking that we was the Buffalo Soldiers, which is another lie. We were never the Buffalo Soldiers, nigga. Why the fuck will we fight on the system side when we was fighting against them when they the ones that took our land. Why would we turn around and fight with them? That don't make sense. We were never the Buffalo Soldiers, Nick. Never. So the movie about glory, the 54th Infantry Regiment, all that shit is a lie. We never fought with them. So you see those pictures of your ancestors in U.S. Military clothing, right? That's really your ancestors that got kidnapped by these Europeans. After being in war with them, they just call us and shit. We were never a part of what they would call the Buffalo Soldiers, and they'd tell you that the word Buffalo Soldiers came from where? The Indians. We are the real indigenous people. That's us. You feel what I'm saying? You see how they trying to mind fuck you to where you don't. Oh, we call because they be like, oh yeah, we call them the Buffalo Soldiers because they was black with curly hair. No, that's a little inside joke them motherfuckers had. Made us put on their clothing, then took a picture. Oh yeah, y'all the Buffalo Soldiers because you black, you niggas. Fuck out of here, nigga. You better understand what the fuck has went on around this bitch. And how they lied to your ass so you, oh yeah, we was the Buffalo Soldiers. We helped make America great. Nigga, no, you didn't, nigga. We was never a part of that shit. Never. We didn't start fighting on their side until like the 40s, 50s and shit. That's when we start fighting on their side. But 1800s, 19, we wasn't with them. No. We wasn't doing that because they was our enemy and they still our enemy. If you wake up and see it, they still our enemy. Ain't nothing changed. Reason why they gave your ass money is so you can shut up and don't see through what they trying to do to you. That's why they gave you money. That's another form of oppression. Another form of, you can say, education. Educating your ass to stay oppressed. by using money, currency. If you ain't realized, right? They ain't about to teach you about Nat Turner. They ain't about to teach you about what he was really doing. They just teach you that he was crazy. Nat Turner, they tell you he was illiterate. All that bullshit, which is a lie. Nat Turner just was tired of oppression. He was tired of seeing his people kept in bondage, like a lot of our ancestors was tired of seeing. So we made something happen. We did something about it. We took action. Right? But they not gonna tell you that story. They just go, oh yeah, they just killed white people, but they were heroes though, and that's it. No, nigga, give them the real gems on it. Go deep into it. No, they're not gonna do that because they're not paid to do that. Even these historically black colleges, they're not paid to teach these black kids the real truth of black history. They're here to teach them white Western fucking lies. To keep their minds oppressed and in captivity. That's what they're here to do. Everybody plays that role. So by you going to an all black college, you think, oh, I'm about to learn something. You ain't gonna learn nothing. Okay, they'll teach you about the Egyptians, right? They tell you, okay, the Egyptians, they created education, they created all this woo science, all that, which we did, it's us, but they just leave it right there. They're not going deeper into who we are, though. Then they tell you that the Egyptians created time. We did not create time because time never existed. Why would we create time? Numbers is energy. Told you that. So why the fuck would we use it as a time to, okay, 11 o'clock, 10? No, nigga. That's energy. We ain't about to create no damn time. Time is not real. These extraterrestrial motherfuckers is what gave us time. You know, like the Gregorian calendar, them reptilian motherfuckers. Yeah, those are the motherfuckers. Them. We never created no time. So time never existed on our planet. It never existed. But they'll tell you that the Egyptians created the time, which is not real. That is false. That is false education. False. Very, 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 very false education. That's not accurate. Inaccurate. Right? That's very inaccurate. We never created time because we know time puts you on the limit. Time limits you. That's why you be rushing. Oh, I gotta do that. It's a limit. We ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna put you on the limit. Everything is free. Everything is free will. So we're not about to pit our planet and our people on a limit. We're not gonna do that. So it's not us. We never created that. Right? So they teach you lies at every stage. Teach you nothing but lies to keep your mind in captivity. Teach you about Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla. What the fuck do me learning about Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla, what is that gonna do for me to improve with myself? It ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just learning about these motherfuckers, but they ain't gonna help me. Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein, them motherfuckers was not smart. You gotta understand, them motherfuckers was still in the Neanderthal state. Neanderthal DNA. They were created out of animal DNA. Animal DNA. Created out of a petri dish and animal DNA. Right? These human beings that you see today, yes, they were created out of animal DNA. So how the fuck does somebody being created out of animal DNA, and I'm not racist, mother, I'm not racist, just gotta keep it 100. They were created out of animal DNA, so how the fuck does them being created out of animal DNA going to equal into them being like an Albert Einstein? Being the smartest man in the world? No, that was some bullshit. He was never the smartest man in the world. Motherfuckers just deemed him as the smartest man in the world to make you think that white motherfuckers is the most smartest people and we dumb, which is a fucking lie. We are the ones that taught them everything they know. But we had to dumb our shit down so they can understand it. That's why we got numbers. Motherfuckers use that as counting, but it's really energy though. Yes, this is why shit is the way it is. Because we dumbed it down for them. That's why I told you that 99% of the population in Europe was illiterate until the Moors, us, start teaching them. Yes, that's a true. That's a fact. But they talking about the Neanderthals though. When we start teaching them, we had to start teaching them everything because they didn't naturally know nothing because they got that animal DNA. That's not the real. I mean, that's the real education, but that's not the education that they are going to teach you though. They're not going to teach you how everything started. They're going to teach you that we was all Neanderthals because now they tell you that the original Neanderthals was in Africa, which is a fucking lie. So now they trying to say that we are Neanderthals too. Get out of here, nigga. We was never no Neanderthals. You lying like a motherfucker. Lying again. Look, more Western European lies. More Western European lies. More lies. To keep you in captivity of your mind. To think less of yourself. Right? They even gave you the stories about all these human beings, but have lied about your people. Lie so much about your people. Don't even tell you the real of what your people really was doing for the planet. Just telling straight lies, straight bold-faced lies. Tell you lies about everything. Right? Told you that Jesus was real, which he is not real. He is a mythological being that was created by these motherfucking human beings. A mythological being. He's not real. Right? Made you start worshiping outside of yourself. Made you start going to their schools, which you never needed to go to their schools anyway. Them schools is really for the human beings, not for us. We're naturally intelligent. I don't even have a GED, nigga. I never went to college, but I'm a whole scientist, nigga. How the fuck is that possible? That shouldn't even be possible. That's some magical shit. That's some TV shit, right? And the shit I know is the truth, though. I know more shit than these schools is not even teaching. How is that possible though? That shouldn't be possible. That it shouldn't. It should really be possible though. All right? I had to educate myself to who I really was. I had to leave their education alone because their education is straight bullshit. So that's why I'm telling you why the educational system is false, is corrupted. But you don't realize that because you ain't tapped into yourself. So I understand that. But you have to see through it. This is why a lot of motherfuckers that be in college and shit, they be closed minded. They don't question shit. Questioning shit is good because by you questioning shit, that's you realizing that something is not right. That's why I tell you, don't always go off of no motherfucker information. Go off of the information that you receive for yourself. Don't always listen to me, even though my information is not lies. But don't just go off of my information and just carry it on into your life. Do the work within yourself. Talk to the ancestors. Go within yourself to find that truth within you. Then you can be like, okay, what God was saying was right. So he wasn't just saying, well, yeah, you got to go within yourself as well. But I am a reflection of your soul. So this is basically your soul speaking to you. You have to understand that as well. I told you, you look at the sun is a reflection of all of our souls. Because that soul, that sun is our real reflection. That heat, that gamma radiation, that electrical magnetic field around it. That's us. You do what I'm saying? So you have to realize that the education that they teach you is not real education. And a lot of us, some energy cycles, we do be sitting around like, man, that educational shit, that shit really kind of goofy though. They be like, man, that shit really kind of stupid because I really didn't learn nothing. Right? You didn't learn anything. Ask yourself, did I really learn anything beneficial for me spiritually, mentally, or physically, or divine from the educational system? Did I learn anything? No. You wouldn't be able to answer that. You would be like, no. You didn't learn anything. And they was never gonna teach you anything real anyway. When you was in kindergarten, they had everybody learning about Hanukkah and all that. The Jews, oh fuck that shit gonna do? Why fuck I'm learning about all this other shit? Just teaching you bullshit. And then nigga, if you know how the Jews get down, they use a lot of our shit anyway with the 6-point star and all that shit. I know about all that. So that's another reason why they had you learning about them. What? You feel how they just oppress you in every way they can possibly. This is why we at the state that we at now. But everybody is now giving out information, though. That's the good thing. We are giving out information. But like I said, though, go within yourself because not all information is good information. Some information is bad. Some information could be bad, but can be deemed as good, though. You just got to know the difference. You got to let your soul grasp that. So not everything motherfuckers is telling you is good. And that's with all people. Even if you is tapped in, a lot of the information given out ain't real, ain't really the truth. Straight lies. Right? But you got to be connected within to, like I said, go within yourself. Don't never go off of what another motherfucker is telling you. Don't do that. Go within yourself. This is why they created the education for you to go without yourself, not go within. You are the natural teacher. Education is in you, not without you. Right? They told you to go without, not go within. That's what they told you to do. Right? Teach you all of these lies, all of this bullshit to keep your black ass oppressed. To keep you thinking less of yourself and not knowing that this is your planet and everything around is what you created, is what you manifested. Right? Teach you lies about all of these idols, so-called idols. Teach you all type of lies. and you don't even be seeing the real them, right? Like Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci is not even a real person. They tell you that Leonardo was born, I think, in 1452. The human beings didn't even get here until 1492. 1492 is when they got here. Right? So, how the fuck can Leonardo da Vinci be born in 1452? Yeah, 1452. They didn't get here till 1492, so you're lying there. Lying like a motherfucker. They wasn't even on our rim yet until, because these human beings, they came here through a portal. So human beings wasn't even on our planet yet at that. That's why you may got lost. So I said they wasn't even on our rim yet. It was just us, the gods. And they landed here in 1492. So they wasn't even here yet, even to have babies and shit. So Leonardo da Vinci is not even a real person. Okay? He's not even a real person. Ooh, damn, no, he's not a real person. Mona Lisa not even a real person. They tell you she was born in 1479, which is a lie. They didn't land here on this rim until 1492. Right? But here's the thing about it. Here's the deeper story about it. Here's the juicy part. This shit about to probably blow your motherfucking mind. You know that? Hold on, let me show you. That's why I've been looking at the TV. That's why. Hold on. I'm about to show y'all real quick. Hold on. Okay, so you see right here, right? That's Mona Lisa right there, right? That's Mona Lisa. The famous Italian painting painted by Leonardo da Vinci himself, which she is not real. She is not real, right? But the part that you don't really understand about it is that Mona Lisa, hold on. All right, I ain't gonna slow my this moment. All right, but what you don't realize is that Mona Lisa is really Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci's not real. Mona Lisa's not real, but if you look at the painting real good, that's Leonardo da Vinci. They just took the hair off, probably put like some horse hair on, make him look like a girl. But that's really Leonardo da Vinci portraying as Mona Lisa. Vincent van Gogh is really Leonardo da Vinci. You remember Vincent van Gogh? He was a painter, an oil painter, all that shit. Yes, Vincent van Gogh is really Leonardo da Vinci. He was born around the 1800s, right? So they was here around that energy cycle. So yeah, that's real. Vincent van Gogh is really Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci, Vincent van Gogh, that shit still go hand in hand if you really understand the names. Da Vinci, take the D off, the D8, Vinci, Vincent. You feel what I'm saying? That's the shit that you don't even realize. So they got you studying about a fucking painting of a fucking man, of a tranny. Of a tranny. Hold on. Real quick. Hold on. What am I damn no. Let me type in Leonardo da Vinci so you can. Oh yeah, right here. See, you see how the universe work right here. I got the shit right here. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you real quick, and you will be like, damn, they do look similar. Yeah, because they the same people. Hold on. All right, boom. Greatest. All right, boom. Now look at this picture right here of Leonardo da Vinci. This Leonardo da Vinci. Hold on. Oh damn. Hold on, I done fucked up. My bad. Everything go back. My fault about that. All right. Now look at this picture right here of Leonardo da Vinci. right? That's Leonardo da Vinci. That's him. He not real, but that's him with the beard and all that shit. Look at him now. You see that? You see that clearly. That's Leonardo. Now I'm about to show you Mona Lisa again, and look how they look similar. Look. 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 Think about it. Look how similar they look. Look at it. You can't tell me that don't look the same as Leonardo da Vinci. That's the same people. And it is. Look at the hair. The hair looked like it was down there so long. She had a little split on her forehead. Looked like she got a lace front. They gave her ass a lace front. Look at that shit. That's a man. That's really Leonardo da Vinci. That's what they didn't tell you in school, that Mona Lisa is really Leonardo da Vinci. That's another form of magic they was using by making that paint. Vincent van Gogh, that was magic he was using. You know, they trying to make a man look like a woman, you know, promoting the homosexual agenda there. They was doing that shit then. Because they still Neanderthals and shit, you know, and they going off of what Yakub telling them, so they drawing pictures like that, trying to hurt the frequency on the planet. I want you to really marinate on that. That shit probably just blew your mind. Like, damn, I didn't even realize that. Yes, Leonardo da Vinci is really Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci is not even real. Vincent van Gogh is really Leonardo da Vinci. He's the one. He is the one that was drawing all those esoteric pictures and all that shit. It's him. They tell you that Leonardo was a sculptor, a draftsman, a scientist. How the fuck is you a scientist when you still in the Neanderthal state, man? You still a Neanderthal. How is you a scientist? Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta stop with the lies. Y'all still in the Neanderthal state. It ain't no way you a scientist, an architect, a draftsman. It's no way that you that. It's no way. Because they lying. They told your ass a bold-faced lie in school. Because I know they didn't taught you about them. Yeah, they lying. Right? Straight lying to your ass. This whole energy cycle, you like, damn, you looked at that painting and be like, damn. But I was like, damn, that painting, that shit lit. Oh, girl, ooh, that's a man. You probably said, that motherfucker ugly as hell. Yeah, that's a dude. And that's Leonardo. That's Leonardo da Vinci. That's him. Right? Portraying as Mona Lisa, portraying as a woman. That's the little weird shit they used to do to keep the frequency on the planet low. Because around that energy, we was going into war with them then. You know, but they started drawing those pictures, using that as another form of magic. This is why, you know, the homosexuality shit is so big now, because of people like that, the influencers like that. That's why you will look at a picture of a female right now and think that's a female the whole time. That's a nigga. You looking at a whole nigga. A whole god. You think that's a goddess, that's a god you looking at. A whole guy. Whole sacral chakra energy. Right? You think that's a goddess. Nah. Nah, you gotta be woke. You gotta be tapped into that energy to understand what the hell is going on and how they are tricking your ass with these motherfucking false idols. This is why I tell you that the educational system is so false and so corrupted, because what they are teaching you. This is why You lost. This is why you don't know who you are. This is why you think you black. This is why you think you're African, because of what they have told you, man. This is why we need to start educating ourselves. We need to start doing research on certain truth and putting shit together. We need to read. I know a lot of us don't like to read in our community, but we need to read. Try to read and understand what you're reading so you can paste it all together to know how they are oppressing us. I ain't just teaching you shit. I'm teaching you just so you can take the information and be like, all right, I know. No, you need to take this information in and make action out of it. Shit, tell other people. I ain't giving you information just so you can just have it for yourself. No, tell other people my information. Shit. Tell other people. Cause these are straight jams I'm giving you. Straight, this is the ancestors working through me so you can realize what's going on and how they have tricked your mind. Right? This is how they work. This is why the educational system is very false and is very corrupted. Because it teaches lies. All lies. That's why you think you're a human being, which you're not. You never was a human being. You never was human. Ain't nothing human about you. You get charged up by the sun, nigga. That's why when the sun out, that's why your hair be fucking shining and shit. Crystallized in, nigga. That's you. You ain't no damn human. They try their hardest to make your ass believe that you are a damn human. They try their hardest. Put out the most shit to make you think you human, which you are not and never was a human and never will be a human. Because you have a soul and spirit. A soul is the God in you. That's everything. A soul is truth, intuition, willpower, the power of will. Willpower comes from the soul. The power to doing something at your own will, that's a soul. That's your soul that allows you to do that. That's why, like human beings, they don't have willpower. It really has to be something that really gonna make them stand up and do something for themselves. But we have that in us automatically. That's why at a certain existence, when you keep on denying something that you need to do, eventually you gonna do it. You gonna just stop all the complaining, all the procrastinating, and just do it eventually, because that's the willpower. That's that power of will in you, giving you that certain type of confidence into doing something that you've been holding off. That's willpower. Power of will. That's the shit they not teach you about your soul. They don't even teach your ass about your soul and your spirit. They teaching human beings that they got a soul. Which they don't. I'm not racist, but they don't. You would have a human being talking about, yeah, this is how to connect with the soul. Nigga, you don't got no soul, motherfucker. How you gonna tell me to connect with my soul when you don't even got one? Come on, my nigga. You can't tell nobody about connecting with their soul if you don't have one yourself. You think you got one because they have lied to your ass by telling you you have a soul, making us all think we the same, which we are completely not the same. Never was the same, never will be the same. Yeah, you got eyes like I got, you got ears and shit, you have a dick, you have a penis, you have an anus, but we're not the same. Because we have souls and spirits. You just have a spirit, which is electricity. So you still have something spiritual in you, but that's all you got is that spirit. You don't have nothing else divine in you. You don't have intuition, truth, willpower in you. That's why you're not naturally intelligent. That's why you're not. Because you lack a soul. You lack that magnetism. You lack that fire. You don't have that fire in you. You lack that. Because who you were created by one of our fallen brothers or fallen gods by the name of Yakub. He created you to harm us and make you look at us as your enemy, which we was never your enemy to begin with. A lot of you were doing things that you wasn't even wanted to do, but he was making you do it because he was training you and preparing you to hurt us. This is why you will look at, you get some human beings that still look at us as niggas that they don't like. It's where all these Karens come from. All from Yakub. Training their minds to thinking that we are the enemy when we were never the enemy to begin with. You are the real enemy. Because you the ones that tried to come and, well, you did come and hurt us. We ain't the enemy. We never did nothing wrong to you. We just wanted to protect our land and keep our land at its righteous state, which is pure cosmic love and balance. We never did nothing wrong. You did all the wrong. Yakub did wrong. He plays a major role in the educational system as well because he passed his side of education, passed it down on to his little workers, his little minions, to oppress our asses with. He's the reason why we not walking in our divinity. Some of us not walking in our divinities. Put the alcohol, put the educational system here, put economics here to make us work against our own will. Production, distribution, and consumption, like I taught you about in my economics video. Production, distribution, and consumption. That's all Yakub's work. And he used his other minions to do the work for him because he's not man enough to do it himself. So this is why the educational system is very false from it's false. It was false from the jump because of who put it here. This is why we don't know the truth. I'm not, even if you is into finding out truth, you still probably don't know the truth. You just going off of a little blog that you seen, and a lot of these blogs is not even real. A lot of these blogs is telling you lies, telling you more lies just to keep your ass in captivity of your mind. Right? A lot of these blogs is not real. They just here to keep on lying to you. This is why you need to really tap in and understand who you are, because who you are is very magical. You are a very magical person. I started to notice how magical I was as a kid because I never fit in with nobody. I never fit in with anybody. I always felt like I was not a part of this planet. I always felt like I was not a part of this this third dimensional realm. I always felt like that, and a lot of you probably have too, because you're not from this realm. You're from a whole nother universe. You're from a whole nother galaxy. You're not from here. So this is why you have felt so uncomfortable. This is why you have felt so out of touch with everything around you and certain people, because you're not from here. This is why a lot of people look at you as the weird one. You a weirdo. She weird. He weird. Because of who you are. You are a real person. They probably not real people, but you real. You have a soul and spirit, a real soul and spirit that's very divine, that can't be taken away by anybody. Therefore, that's why you felt out of place, because you have a mission. Like, I don't like I said, emotions is not real and shit, but I feel like I need to make a video and shit, talking about like depression and shit, and how that depression shit not real. Like, depression don't got nothing to do, with because you get some motherfuckers that be like, oh, which we was never born, we was already created, but motherfuckers be like, oh, I was born with depression. Nigga, you was not born to be that way. You never landed back here to be depressed. You didn't come right, like you didn't come back here to be that way, motherfucker. The reason why you are depressed is because you're not doing what you're here to do. That's why. I had to figure that out the hard way. Cause I was depressed. I almost wanted to kill myself at the age of, even though age ain't real, but at the age of like 18, 19, around that time. Time ain't real. Wanted to kill myself because I wasn't happy. But the whole point of this is my soul was trying to remind me that I wasn't doing what I was here to do. That's why I was feeling that way. You feel me? They not about to teach you shit like that because they're not here to do that. They're gonna teach you that you're depressed because it's a natural part of life. Or we all get in funks sometimes. You just gotta learn how to get out of it. That's all they're gonna tell your ass. And then the more bad it get, they're gonna send your ass to where a therapist. Okay, so how's your day going? Well, I mean, I cried. Okay, we're gonna write that shit down. Then after that, send you on your way. Then eventually your ass gonna fuck around. Bow. Take yourself out. Because you see that you ain't getting no help. They ain't teach you nothing. They just here to talk about your problems but not fix them. That's the educational system. That's how they do. Right? Because you could go see a therapist in school. Some motherfuckers will do that. And they still gonna teach you lies. Even if you is young, they still gonna teach your ass lies. Tell you lies about yourself. Just, like I said, learn how to get through it. Nah, all bullshit. But like I said, they're not telling you the deeper reason why you feeling like that. Because you a real motherfucking soul and spirit. So that's why for me, I don't really have sympathy for motherfuckers that's depressed because I know why they depressed. If you black and Latino now, if you a human being, it's probably something else. But if you one of the guys and goddesses and shit, because sometimes synthetic modified robots, they can get like that too. But if you're a real guy and goddess, a real soul and spirit, I don't really have sympathy for you if you got that depression because I know why you going through it. Because you're not doing what the fuck you here to do. That's it. You're not doing what you here to do, and therefore you fucking depressed. So when you be seeing rich people that got all that money, they be depressed. They depressed because they not doing what the fuck they here to do. Some of them be guys and goddesses too. The black ones, Latino ones, they not doing what they here to do. That's why they're depressed. That's why. All right, but that's the education system as well. They teach you all this bullshit, produce, distribute, send you off to college to go consume all the lies, and then, like I said, you go see that this college shit, this educational shit, is not accurate to who you are, and it don't make sense at all because you still fucked up and stuck. Even if you do got the money and the cars and the houses, you still fucked up though because you not at acceptance with yourself. You're not at peace. That's what they train you to be like. That's the system. That's how the system works. That's why they are empowered. They empowered when we fucked up. They get empowered by shit like that because everything is energy. You working for them, you slaving, doing all you doing for them, doing everything you doing for a quick buck. That's empowering them because that's letting them know that they have the power to control minds. They have the power to control minds, souls, and spirits. They have that power. Like I told you, it was never about the money in the system. It was all about having that power to control people against their own will. Production, distribution, and consumption. So it's about. So it's the same thing with the education. They produce your ass with all these lies, send you off, so you just can consume more lies in return. That's all they do. So they teach you about all these motherfucking false idols And then the real idols, they lie to you about, just tell you a little bit of shit about them, and then they get the fuck on. The real idols, a little bit of shit, get the fuck on. Nat Turner, he killed white people, get the fuck on. They're not about to teach you the real. They're not about to teach you why Nat Turner felt the way. They're not going to teach you that because they're not here to do that. They're here to lie to you. And they use house Negroes to do it as well. They use them. And you got to understand, that's way worse. See, that hurts us more because she a black woman. Oh, he a black man. They about to teach me teaching your ass lies. Them motherfuckers in there sweating, acting like they teaching some shit, and they lying to your ass for about 2 hours. Lying. You in class writing all that shit down, like, okay, I'm gonna take these notes, okay, and then you go about your day, but not knowing that you just got lied to. So all that shit you just wrote down, all that writing you did, all that was lies. You might as well scrub that motherfucking paper, throw that motherfucker in the garbage. For real, and this is real shit, all lies. None of it was accurate to who you are cosmically, anciently, or nothing. Got you saluting the flag and shit. What the fuck am I saluting the flag for? That flag fought against my ancestors and took my planet. Why the fuck should I salute that? $50 stars on there, so that's representing them taking all parts of our land and giving it names and calling it a state. East Coast, West Coast. It was none of that. Nigga, we East, West, North, South. Nigga, that's us. Represents us. You feel what I'm saying? This shit deep, man. This shit real deep in this, it's real fucked up. It's real fucked up, man. That's why I be having to express how I feel about it. Well, not just how I feel about it, or just express it and teach you in the right way that it can be expressed so you can understand what I'm telling you. The real educator is you. You are the real educator. You are the one that's supposed to teach yourself. Fuck they shit. Teach yourself. That may seem hard to do, but you have to sit with yourself and really, okay, boom, boom, boom. You got to sit with yourself. That's what I did. I'm a representation of a self-educated brother. Self-educated. Educated myself. I can read at a 12th grade average or higher than that because I understand what I'm reading. I know how to write. I know how to count. But I know the deeper essence of numbers, so I really don't even like counting. Right? And I understand who I am at every phase. And I don't know everything, but I know enough, though, to understand who I am. So you need to educate yourself. You need to leave their education alone because they will never teach you who you are. They will teach you only what they want you to think you is. A human, which you are not a human. You never was a human. You will never be a human. You are more than that. You are a God. You are an angelic being. You are a being of matter. You are a being of light. You are light. You are life. Light in life. You the trees, you the sun, you everything. You nature, you the ocean. You are everything, and everything is you. There is no difference between you and what's around you. That's vibrating high on our planet. There's no difference. You are, nigga, you this bottle of water, nigga. That's you. You can incarnate here into a water bottle, nigga. That's how powerful you is. You can do shit like that. You know, these herbs and shit. Look, I got some bay leaves and shit. Bay leaves, cayenne pepper, because I'm a herbalist. And some cinnamon right here, nigga. That's all you. You created all that out of your soul and spirit. You created all that. That's you. That's you. Never need a day education because you are the natural educator. The natural educator is you. You are the natural educator. That's you. You can only teach yourself. You have to believe in yourself, though. You can't just doubt yourself like, nah, I can't. No, nigga, you can do anything. Nigga, don't never doubt yourself. Like I said, I'm a representation of a self-educated brother. Yes, it was hard. Yes, I did struggle. You know, I used to think I was dumb. I used to think I was very dumb. I was called dumb. You know, and that had a very, very major effect on me. You know how niggas is. You know, certain niggas try to ignore it, like, man, I don't give a fuck about shit. But you know, you know, in a sense, it do bother you. Like, damn, motherfucker, you know what I mean? And I started to believe it at one point. You feel me? But I was always knowledgeable with certain shit. Even as a younger, I still like could read a score off of a game and shit and know what the team was like. You know, naturally though. So I was already realized like, nigga, no, I ain't niggas ain't dumb. Niggas just need to put their intent to, you know, the real truth. So you feel me? So um this is why you need to educate yourself, man. And so much teachings in you, man. So many teachings. A lot of you are scientists, herbalists, intellects, nigga, all type of shit. All type of shit. That's why I am. I'm a scientist, a herbalist, and an intellect. Didn't even know it. Motherfucker used to think he was fucked up. Shit, I thought my motherfucking life was gonna be fucked up. Like real shit, nigga, I was nervous in the motherfucker. Like, man, what the fuck am I gonna grow up and be? Motherfucker, I only got a half of a sixth grade education. Literally half. Didn't even finish the whole sixth grade. Didn't do 7, 8, 9, all that shit. So nigga, I was scared. Nigga, young. I'm 10. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So nigga feel like you don't know shit, you know. So niggas just, you know how we be when we don't know shit. It be fucked up. We just going off of anything. We saying stupid shit and not aware of it. You know what I mean? But it took one bit of enlightenment for me to realize who the fuck I am. I woke up in their time of 2020. That's when everybody started waking up. 2020. 2020, I woke up, realized who I was, started tapping back into that energy. As a scientist, as an assassin, as a herbalist, as a lot of things. Because I'm magical. I'm versatile. I could do anything. Anything. Like, you know how certain motherfuckers be like, oh, I can rap, or I can't rap, or I can sing, I can't. You can sing and rap. That's not something you just pit here to do. You can do that if you believe you can. You gonna start, I'm telling you, rhymes gonna start coming into your mind. You gonna play around, be singing and be hitting high, and all that shit. That's how powerful you really are. But they will never teach you that. Only you have to figure that shit out for yourself. That's why I'm getting you to understand. Now, all that shit I just explained about their education, all that shit sound fucked up, don't it? It don't even sound right, do it? Yeah, it don't. Because it's not natural. That's not natural education. It's nothing natural about it. You have the natural essence of education locked inside of you because you're not this body. You are just a soul and spirit. So you are just a being of energy, magnetism, electricity. That's what you are. So you not this body, you just energy. So that's why you came here to teach the truth of who we are scientifically. So we have a lot of scientists here teaching you. Bobby Hemmett, shout out to Bobby Hemmett. Dr. Sebi, he was a scientist, a herbalist. Right? We have a lot more down here now. And shout out to all of them, peace to them, including myself. Got a lot of scientists down here teaching you who you are, teaching you the real science. This is why you will hear us and be like, man, they ain't saying no. We teach. teach you real shit. We've been in the system and been oppressed as well. But we educate ourselves and enlighten ourselves to where we know the truth. And we telling you that should make you proud that these black people, even though we ain't black, but these black brothers and sisters is teaching you, really teaching you, not teaching you nothing that's gonna have you out here lost and unaware, teaching you real teachings. Something that's gonna stick with you forever. Something that's hitting your soul. We giving you knowledge that's hitting your soul, hitting in here, hitting that fire, hitting that intuition, hitting that willpower. And that truth is gonna have an effect on you because it's gonna be in your mind. Hopefully it will. It's gonna be in your mind like, damn, God just really explains some real shit. So, damn, so Leonardo ain't even, that's some, damn. That's, man, that, oh, wow. That, damn, that's crazy. Yeah. A lot of these scientists, you see, these Western European scientists, them ain't even real scientists, nigga. Ain't nobody at NASA know more than I know, or know more than all of our other scientists that came before me know. They don't know shit. They're not real science. They got lab coats and doing fluid hydraulics, nigga, but they ain't getting into that real science, nigga. They ain't getting into to that real essence of science. They ain't getting into that. I could give it to you in I done taught social science. I could give it to you any way I want to give it to you, or where the ancestors need me to give it to you. I ain't got no lab coat. I'm wearing normal. I got on the damn. It's crazy. I got on a NASA T-shirt. This motherfucker hard. Fuck NASA. But I got on this motherfucker T-shirt. This motherfucker go hard with, you know. It go hard with it though. But I ain't got on no lab coat. I ain't got on the glasses. I'm not on here. Okay, so we're gonna talk about no. I'm just me. I don't gotta come to you all sophisticated. I don't gotta do all that. I'm just here just to teach you about who you are and teach you to remember who you are. That's it. That's it. So you have to remember who you are. Remember who you are, and like I said, remember what's within you. Remember what's within you, because remembering what's within you is going to allow you to remember who you are as a whole. So you got to remember what's within you. Remember. Remember, remember, remember. Tell yourself before you go to sleep. Just start telling yourself, I remember. And that's gonna start to manifest itself until where you gonna start remembering shit. That's the power of words. You have to understand the power of words, the power of speaking. That's why you have your throat chakra, because there's energy in that. That's all a part of your vertebrae. That's a helix in there. That's a DNA strand. That's energy, right? So you have to understand the power of that, of saying certain things to yourself. That's why affirmations work so good, because you cast them out, energy out of your body, which is energy, and it's gonna manifest itself onto the planet and into your life. You know, you'll need a education. You never needed it in the first place. You never needed it. They education is all lies. All lies. I don't go fuck if you try to uh disagree with me. It's all lies. Just when you really stop and think, you be like, damn, yeah, it is all lies. It's all lies. Ain't nothing about their education real. Nothing about it is accurate. Nothing. Nothing about it's accurate. Ain't nothing real. Ain't nothing real about it. Not one bit. That's what I said. Somebody like me, I ain't even supposed to know the shit I know compared to them. How how the fuck you know this shit? How do this big headed ass, light skinned young nigga know all of this shit if he didn't go to college and he don't have a college degree? How do he know that? How he know? That don't even. How did he know that? How he know that? That he ain't even supposed to know that. How he know about the Leonardo stuff? How he know all this? He's supposed to be on the corner like this, man. You know, that's how they want me to be, but nah. I just had to wake up. Had to wake up. Because when I woke up, that's when I started to notice how badly I was sleeping. Sleeping on myself, sleeping on education, sleeping on everything that was around me. That's why you have to wake up. You gotta wake up. It may seem hard to wake up. It may be tiring to wake up because of all the eradication. It's so many things to keep you asleep. It's so many. Money, the clothes, right? The money, the clothes, the television, televised to your vision. Certain jobs you think is good for you. It's so much to keep you asleep. It's so much. So I can understand why you want to be asleep. I can understand. But you gotta wake up though. Cause waking up feels way much better than being asleep. It's way much better. You got to wake up and see what is around you because what is around you is why you are here. So all this oppression that is around you, that's why you here. You came here to stop it. You came here to stop it. You came here to put all of that oppression to bed. All right? That's what you came here to do. That's how powerful and magical you are. That's the mission that you have here. That's the mission that you have locked inside of your soul that you have to unleash. That's the mission. Yeah? You have to understand that everything around you, a lot of shit that's around you is not natural. It's not natural to you. It's not natural just to the planet in a whole. But the planet is so powerful, we have fought against it to keep the planet at its righteous, keep it at its righteous state, a little bit. But still, at the same point of existence, everything around you is still not right. It's still not in alignment. We shouldn't even have roads. That's more land up under that road, but they put cement over it to cover up our real land. A lot of trees you see ain't even real trees. Those were planted by certain other beings. Right? You shouldn't even have a sidewalk. Right? You shouldn't even go in the ocean because that's feminine energy. That's the most powerful energy. You shouldn't even go in the ocean. That's why motherfuckers go in the ocean, they end up dead. Because you shouldn't be in the ocean. Mermaids and sirens and all that, yeah. That's all real. That's why they made the movie Mermaid. That's what the mermaids are in the ocean to do. They're in the ocean to protect the fishes, the lobsters, protect all the animals that's in the ocean. That's what they're there to do. Without water on the planet, nigga, a lot of shit wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be balanced. It wouldn't be a planet. You need that. That's feminine. Nature is feminine and water is feminine. That's why we say everything on the planet is feminine energy, because it is. It has masculine, but it's morally feminine because they are the first creators. The divine first creators of the cosmos, all that. So that's why we have to respect them, as they should respect us as well. Because we are the image of them. And they are the image of us because we are the same. There's no difference between us. This is why remembering is so powerful, because once you remember, shit, that's it. I told you. The most scariest thing on the planet, what scares the system, what scares them is not us threatening them, not necessarily. You threatening the system does not scare them. What scares them is you remembering, right? Remembering who you are, remembering all the eradication that has been placed on our people, remembering all the wars we have had. That's what scares them, because they know once you remember who you are, you gonna know how to bring back the remembrance, though the real remembrance. You feel what I'm saying? That's why that scares them. So when they see people like me or other guys and goddesses on the internet exposing who we really are, that scares them. That puts them at a state of fear. That's when they start real shit. This is when they start squirming around, making certain things happen on the planet to keep our vibrations low. Right? That's why they tell you one of our people got killed, or they make a celebrity do some stupid shit, to get all your attention on that. That's why they do that, because they are scared of us remembering. So that's why you come out like, yeah, nigga, my past life, nigga, I was woo. Damn, he remembered. Yeah. So now shit. What the fuck we gonna do now? That's when they send an agent to you. They send an agent to you to probably try to, get you up out of here, or probably just try to get some more information out of you. Man, how you know that? How you know you a god? How you know you come from the cosmos? How you know about the solar system? How you know that how you know that the black eye in the evil eye represents dark matter energy, which is the penis? How you know man? How you know all that shit? Damn, how you know? Damn, how you know that? Damn, how you know all that? That's when they gonna send all those little agents at you. They send them to me. I done been gang stalked before by a lot of motherfuckers. There's certain motherfuckers personally around me that are agents, because I remember who I am. That's what happens, right? When you start educating yourself to who you really are, that's when the criticizing come in at. That's when you turn into Jesus. Jesus ain't real, but that's when that whole Jesus aspect come in at, because he was crucified for telling the truth, right? That's when certain beings around here start trying to crucify you, because your ass know the truth. You know what's real. You see through the matrix. You Neo. You activating your Neo. I told you. Frederick Douglass said this best. A man with knowledge will never be fit to be a slave. That's true. A man that had, or a man or a goddess that has knowledge would never be fit to be a slave. Because even if you try to be a slave, the knowledge will keep you at some type of resistance from being a slave because you know what you're doing is not natural. That's why he said that. That's why him saying that is so true, because that's what it is. So me being, like I said, I'm a revolutionary for the government. You know, I ain't gonna say it loud because you know you might talk, but yeah, I'm on that for real. So me being like this, giving you all this information, what do I look like going to work at Burger King, having having all that knowledge that I'm at Burger King, teaching them? No, I have the knowledge, but I'm still being a slave though. At the same point of existence, I'm being a slave. I'm not right. I'm not in my right state. I'm being a slave. I will never do that. I can't do that, and I never will do that. I will never be a part of the system. I will never allow their education to ever affect my real education ever again. I will never go outside of myself. I will always go inside of myself, like you should be as well, because inside of you is the real you. All the knowledge is within you. All you need to do is ask yourself, who am I? What am I meant to be? What is within me? And your ancestors, if you connected with them, would tell you. Your higher self would tell you. It would tell you all that you need to know from start to bottom. It don't matter what it is. Your ancestors will tell you, and they gonna give you the honest truth. They're not gonna lie to you. They're not gonna trick you. They're gonna tell you the real truth, so you can understand what you need to do and how you can help yourself on the spiritual level. That's what that white Western European education is not going to do. They're not going to tell you the truth. They're not going to teach you who you are. They're not going to do that because they're not here to do that. They're here to keep you to keep you lost, and to keep you in captivity of your mind. Because they know by doing that, you will never what? You will never wake up. And their whole job is to keep you where? Asleep. Because sleeping to them is way more acceptable than waking up. That's why they gave you cartoons, right? To program your mind to thinking that the shit you seeing on cartoons can never be done, when you can do all the things you seeing on the cartoons. Gave you the Power Rangers, right? Had all the powers. You nigga, all the powers is in you. You can do all that shit that they was doing. I used to love Power Rangers. That was my shit. But you can do all that. All that power is in you. All that shit in you. But you have to first realize that by educating yourself and leaving their white Western European education alone. Like I said, I know that may be hard because you've been in their educational system for so long. I know it may be hard, but you have to let it go. Jesus ain't real, but they tell you what, let go and let God. So you have to let go and let the God in you take control. Let go and let God. Let go and let yourself take control and teach you all about yourself. You have to let go. You can't keep holding on to that. You would never know nothing about yourself if you keep going off of that information. Now, all this information I done gave you tonight, they'll probably try to tell you I'm lying. You could take this video right now into your class and show your teacher, oh yeah, it's this woo God on the internet. Oh, he's nothing he's saying is accurate. He's a radical. Turn him off. Matter of fact, give me your phone. Right, that's what they gonna do to you. They gonna make you think I'm lying, like I'm crazy, like they do to all our intellects down here, and the ones that came before me. That's how they gonna do. Because they know I'm telling the truth. They know I'm not lying. I'm not being like them. I'm not lying to you to keep your mind in captivity. I'm not doing that. I'm teaching you the truth. So therefore, they will want you listening to me. That's how they do. That's a system. Lies is more better than truth. Close to them. So you have to stop lying to yourself and unleash the truth in yourself. Because once you understand the truth within you, you will understand the truth also that's around you, like nature, the sun, the ocean, a lot of other things. So when you start to understand, huh? You know what I mean? So, um, this is just like I said, my little lesson. Uh, I had to give on to you about education, about false education that they have been pitting on us for a while. That's been oppressing our minds. Hopefully, you take this information in. Hopefully, you meditate on this information because it's a lot of good information I just gave you. So hopefully, you take it in, meditate on it. You know, uh, I want you to really, really, really go within yourself, and I want you to really just go read. Mainly, go read some shit. That's what I really want you to do. I want you to go read certain things, like I told you about the Buffalo Soldiers, uh, about Leonardo da Vinci and Mona Lisa and Vincent Van Gogh. Go look into all that. Go look into all of it and see, like, yeah, go look into all of it. Start doing your own research. Start teaching yourself. It ain't hard. I'm telling you, it's not hard. You just have to take the take that effort, take that energy. Be willing to want to teach yourself. Be willing. You feel me? So that being said, man, it's a light soul. Like I always do, I gotta always send that peace and positive energy out because I know what that does for the planet. So I would like to send peace and positive energy to the gods and goddesses once again. Peace and positive energy to the human beings. Like to send peace to the planet, to nature, to the sun, for going hand in hand, masculine energy and feminine energy. We know that is magnetism, that's magnetic forces. And most importantly, like send peace and positive energy to the ancestors for giving me all this knowledge to give on to you. And I also thank them for working through me to help you enlighten yourself to who you really are. Okay, so that being said, man, it's a light soul. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And peace.